Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie and I'm here to do a tarot reading with you guys. However, that is just a tool that I use. I'm actually can feel energy and I'm here to give an energy update as well. So some energy I've been feeling for the collective is that of shame and guilt around allowing yourself to rest and to do things that you feel other people will judge you for. So there's an energy here I feel of the collective that is wanting to move towards their true dreams and goals. And y'all, I'm looking down because I realized when I posted the last reading, I had like a little candle smudge right here that was there the whole reading. And so I thought about taking it down. I was like, who cares, man? And so, yeah, I feel like there's this mind shift happening of your attitudes, your beliefs, what you know is important, what is actually important, what the truth is. And so when you realize that we're not actually meant to like really work all day from sun up to sundown, we're not meant, our bodies are not meant to do that. And when people do that their whole lives, very interesting. There's like light coming in, and there's a yellow light from one of my paintings to that drawer over there. I've got to check this out, you guys. So this is the painting, and this was the channeled art painting that I did for the solar plexus, where we hold our personal power. And yeah, it's a little busy, but when I channel art, I don't judge. And that could be indicative of the collective's solar plexus, is that energy, there's just so much going on that has clouded your personal power and beliefs about yourself. So the sun was actually coming in through the flower right here, and so it was creating a yellow thing there. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. All right, so when I looked in the drawer that had the yellow spot on it, and I'm definitely getting solar plexus energy here, I fully believe, because I'm going to be honest, when I grabbed the painting, that yellow dot did not disappear. So it wasn't the painting, but I thought it was. Anyways, I looked in the drawer and I found this little baggie of like giveaway for when I would go do readings at festivals and stuff like that. So I'm just, whatever I felt drawn to show is what I'm showing. I don't necessarily know the reason behind it. Okay. So maybe a giveaway is something. I also found this Practical Witches spell book, 100 spells for love, happiness, and success. I've never used it, never opened it. So that is very curious. Maybe I am being guided to, okay, so, okay, I pulled to the setting up your altar page. I don't know if you can see it, setting up your altar. With a personal altar, you can reach the heights of your spirituality and grow higher in wisdom. You construct an altar when you assemble symbolic items in a meaningful manner and focus both your attention and your intention. An altar is a physical point of focus for the ritual, containing items considered sacred and essential to ritual work and spirituality, and can be anything from a rock in the forest to an exquisite antique table. You can also create more than one altar if you have the room or have multiple specific needs, such as healing your body, your heart, or your spirit. You might even have altars dedicated to specific deities if you desire to go deep into the energies of those gods or goddesses. Tradition usually places the feminine goddess space on the left-hand side of the altar and the masculine god space on the right. Once you are comfortable and experienced with ritual work, you can begin to customize the altar. So I felt very drawn to read that, and I do believe it's for a reason. I believe this is a wonderful time to create an altar, especially to your ancestors at this time. I watched the movie Coco the other day, and it was really, really cool how they showed up for their. It's actually kind of emotional, and so it made me put out a picture of my aunt. I have a picture of my mom. I consider this whole room basically that I'm sitting in an altar to my ancestors and my spirituality. And I also have a room that I dedicate to a healing space and a cleansing space. So there is that energy of creating spaces around you that are sacred to you in order to connect to spirit, cleanse, and just have a healthy spiritual practice. I also was drawn to get the oh my gosh, the Golden Girls playing deck that has Dorothy, Rose, Sophia, and Blanche. Okay. Maybe those names are significant to you. I know some of them are to me. And yeah, I'm getting like a little posse here, kind of like the Golden Girls, just like a little group of gals who they're all different personalities, but they all love each other very much. And then the last thing I felt drawn to pull out is this Elvis 2 decks of playing cards. So I find that very interesting. It's almost like and look, it's black and white. So there's that duality of light and shadow. Yeah, very cool. Actually, I'm getting feminine and masculine energy from that. So I do feel like there's something here about accepting, you know, accepting something, acceptance, possibly acceptance of self, acceptance of light and shadow inside yourself, acceptance that other people have light and shadows aspects of themselves as well. That is something spirit is wanting me to address. I am using the iRobot right now to vacuum, so if you hear that in the background, I think it actually just got stuck. Let me go check on it real quick. Oh no, it's good. It must have got full and is going. Okay. So that's a message, you guys. The fact that it got full right outside of this room where I do these readings and is now going back to its docking station to empty and then go back again. So see, even the iRobot has to go back and recharge and empty itself in order to go back. And so I know that's a message about being able to rest and recharge and let go of things that are no longer good to you, really taking out the trash, like physically, literally, metaphorically, figuratively, all that good stuff. In any way you take out trash, that is meant to be happening right now. The new moon is tomorrow, you guys. And so there's something about getting rid of stuff today in order to bring in newer and better tomorrow and the rest of the days. There's no pressure to do that, but if the energy is there of you getting rid of stuff today, then that would be a good time to do it. Okay. All right. I hadn't even pulled a guard card and it's 8 minutes in. So like I said, the energy is there. I also have my charm bag, which I feel very drawn to. So I'm going to do a few charms first and read the energy of the charms. And then I will see if tarot truly wants me to pull cards. But I will say, you guys, that I am on limited time. So I will be conscious of when I stop this reading. So I got my charms. Let's see. Okay. Oh, nice. We've got a seahorse. What is that? Okay, we've got a blue stone inside of wings shaped like a heart. Okay. We've got the ducky dice, which I will roll. We have a daisy pendant. Just a blue little button. And we have an orange rabbit. Okay. Spirit, is that enough? Yes, they're saying yes. Okay, so let me look at these. Seahorse, I'm getting masculine energy from, especially that of nurturing and care. So I'm getting the masculine taking on or accepting or allowing their feminine aspects to come forward more. I'm getting that for a lot of masculines who identify as being very masculine in this world have trouble with showing up in a feminine energy at all. And so there's something here about owning the feminine aspects to you, your creativity, your compassion, your nurturing side, your shadow side. Yeah. So it's okay. We all have those in us. I think I'm at the point now, it feels so silly to me. Like if I come across a macho masculine figure, I get not uncomfortable, but I just am like, it's okay to be and express your feminine side. Like that's part of you. It's part of who you are. So yeah, I definitely feel an acceptance of that divine masculine and feminine within all of us. Okay. The blue here and how dark it is really reminding me of the third eye chakra, that indigo color with the wings. So I am getting that you are very much protected and that you're on a different level of protection. In other words, a lot of people, when they're going through an awakening, feel the need to ask for protection all the time. And I'm getting that you're actually at a level now that you are protected all the time, no matter what. This to me feels like you have spent so long asking and receiving protection that you still think you have to do it. But what happened was you actually leveled up. You've grown. You stepped into a new phase of your life. And in this new phase, you are protected. You are protected and guided and guarded. I'm hearing that's the G word I was feeling, is guarded. So I'm getting your heart is guarded. Like there is literally an energetic protective field around you, and spirit is not going to ever send something your way that is not meant for you at this time, because that is the point that you have reached or are about to reach is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's roll the dice. Nope, they're telling me to wait on that one. I got the light blue button, which is your throat. I identify this with the throat. In fact, it looks similar to what the throat chakra would look like, right? So there's something here. And the fact that I refer to it as a button, almost something to press. So someone might be trying to get you to say something right now that you're just not ready to say, or they might be trying to get you to react in a way that you're not really resonating with anymore. So it feels like your voice is it's a button for someone to push. What is this energy? I'm almost getting like a fortune teller where you insert the money, you press the button to say start, and then they give you your fortune, you know, in that typical like fair carnival type situation, like a fortune teller inside of a box that's not actually alive. It's just like a mechanical machine that you are pressing a button. And so someone almost sees you as someone that they can just get the information that they want to get by pressing a button or doing something. It's like I need more about that energy. Okay, that really fell off, so I'm going to move on and maybe it'll come back around. But this Daisy pin has come forward. I am getting the name Daisy, but I'm also reminded of childhood here. And just, I'm seeing a little girl smelling the flowers, and I hear like her mom calling her name in the background. Daisy, time to come in. Like I'm getting like youth here, like nostalgia, sunshine, very happy times, innocence, definitely. And then the orange rabbit is indicative of your sacral chakra, which is very interesting. The sacral chakra is where we hold a lot our creativity, our sensuality. Really, if this is blocked, then it affects our entire lives in the flow. Our sacral chakra feels to me like if that's blocked, it literally affects everything else. And of course, when your chakras are blocked, it affects everything else. But this one is the most obvious to me because this is where you show up. You might say you're bored, or you feel just like you want to do something but you don't know what to do. You're sitting around like twiddling your thumbs. It's like it's just blocked. You feel stuck, but you don't know how to move or create or get creative, or things just seem stagnant. But I'm actually getting with it being a bunny rabbit that allowing the flow will be very intense, very fast. And also just be cautious that if you are active and being intimate with someone, that this is a sign of fertility as well. So just as a word of caution here. Okay, it is time to roll the duck dice. Let's see what we get. We got a 3. 3 has been coming up quite a lot lately. That is the number for communication, collaboration, the Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit. I'm getting like a triangle connectivity, connection, communication, talking to each other, collaborating. The duck is looking forward when the 3 is on its side. So the duck is looking up, almost like to say that with the help of others, you will be moving forward. Okay. All right. Those are the charms. So let me put those back and we will get out tarot now. Okay. And just a reminder that if you resonate with me and you enjoy my energy and you feel like I am actually tuning into your energy, then you can check out my Etsy shop at Spiritual Teacher for You and see if there's a reading or some kind of spiritual service I can offer to you at this time. Alrighty. What does the collective need to know right now? I thought I heard something. My cat Smokey is in here. Yes, hello, dear. I see you. He was making noise and I wasn't sure. And then all of a sudden I see a fluffy tail. So Smokey is here with you during this reading. And that's interesting. So there's something that's been hanging out around you that you didn't even know about. That's what I'm getting from that. And it's not that they feel comfortable in your energy, but they don't necessarily want you to know that. Okay. What else am I getting from that? It feels like more. I also feel that this energy around you is innocent and they just really admire you and love you. And they see you as a safe space. Yeah, they see you as a safe space, but they just don't want you to know this for some reason. What is that about? Okay, we've got the 5 of Pentacles here, and then the Strength card reversed. So this is someone coming from a lack mindset and someone who's feeling very shy and not confident in themselves. And it's almost like I feel like they might be approaching you soon or coming. It's like they're pumping themselves up to want to say something to you or to like tell you how they feel or that they admire you or they love what you're doing. But they're just really shy about it. They're very shy about it. I don't know. Let's get more on this energy around you. Okay, 7 of Wands. Hello, sir. Hello there. See? He came to visit. He came to visit my little buddy. Hi. This is Smokey, everybody. Oh, he's a cool cat. We just look at him and go, how did we get such a cool cat? A cute cat, too. Yes, I know you could stay up here. You love it up here. But I gotta put you down, okay? I love you. I love you. Go down. There we go. All right. So we got the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands reversed. So lots of energy coming towards you. 19:55 on the timer. This is one of those times Spirits wants me to pay attention to the things around me. 20:02 on the timer. I'm drinking coffee out of an owl mug. There is no candles lit around me, and Spirit is not happy about that. So I'm going to light these candles because I want to use this as a way to honor my ancestors and my loved ones that are no longer here with me on earth, but are very much here with me in spirit. And now we have candles lit, you guys. Okay, so what is this energy of the wands? We definitely got fire energy here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, so I don't know if the mic is picking up the vacuum cleaner, but it is here again. And my doors are closed, but it's so loud. And so there's loud noises right now around you trying to confuse you. I feel confusion. I feel 2121, 221 on the clock. So that number seems significant. Today's the 20th. You guys, what is this? Can we get more information? And here is the Six of Cups, which is the exact energy I got from the daisy pendant. And look at that. Look at the daisies in there, in the cups. That's exactly what that pendant looked like. That's awesome, you guys. So this could be someone from your past that has been kind of watching you. And I'm going to be honest, this Eight of Wands came out reversed, but when I looked at my deck, it was reversed. So it didn't feel right being reversed, and so I'm going to turn it back around. So and that changes the energy completely. And now I feel a lot of passion coming towards you from the past. So it feels like for the collective I'm tuning in here that you may have been fighting off any energy that no longer is serving you. Like, not fighting off. Fighting's the wrong word. It's just there's been this really time of you realizing what's for you and what's not. So I just see you like, okay, nope, not you, not you, not you, not you, not that, not that. Nope, 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 nope. And now the universe, I feel, is throwing things from your past back at you because I know I'm getting a little bit of frustration on your end. Okay, when is this testing going to stop? It'll stop when the universe knows that you are for sure leveled up, okay? When you continue to choose your highest path and you're not choosing to self-sabotage. That's only for part of the collective. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. For another part of the collective, I do feel that someone from your past or an opportunity from the past is coming back around. But this time it's different. This time it is Knight of Pentacles energy. This is energy that's been building up for a long time. It's slow moving energy. It's something you've been working towards for a long time. And then, so these opportunities coming in from your past, or these things coming from your past, are actually here it feels like they have elevated with you, but not in your perspective, not in your perception, okay? So what is this coming towards you? Balance. Six of Pentacles. Judgment and the World, you guys. You've got such good energy here. It definitely feels like a journey to me. It feels like something you've been going through, and you can tell that you're still going through it, but things are kind of changing. Things have have shifted. You're feeling the shift. And so with the Six of Pentacles, there's a balance I feel happening of giving and receiving. Your left is your giving, your right is your receiving. You may have been itching on your right hand or your left hand, and that's an indication of where you need, where energy is. For some of you, it's blocked, and for some of you, it's flowing. So I don't know. There's just something about, balancing out. You may even do something like, maybe if you have a friend or a partner, you can give them something and also be willing to receive something from them, and practice that giving and receiving to get used to the feeling of what it feels like to also receive. Because people who are givers and don't like to receive, there is an imbalance there, and the reason they're giving is actually not a trigger, but it's something from their childhood or trauma that they're doing that for, and they're not able to receive because they don't feel worthy of that receiving, or they won't feel. It's so funny. I feel someone here that when they give, they feel good, but if they get something back, it's almost like it takes away from what they gave. Like I see them being like, well, now what I gave doesn't even count. It's like you have to be the one up in giving instead of receiving. And so it's a big imbalance, and it creates tension and resentment and bitterness within you. The person trying to give you something, they can feel your resistance to it, and that also doesn't feel good, okay? So there definitely needs to be something here about how you give and receive things in this life. And with the Judgment and the World card coming out here, I do see that that is something you're working on, being able to receive and also give in a balanced way. And this is necessary to bring that to balance, because of the leveling up, this cycle completed that I feel from the world. I also feel that I'm getting like karma here, but karma and dharma. I'm getting that you've been building up quite a lot of good karma, and so it's now coming back to you. All the things that you've really opened your heart for, you've given out of just knowing that you had it and they needed it, and you gave it. Even if you didn't get anything back in return, you're okay with that. Even if you didn't get the praise, even if you didn't get acknowledged, it wasn't about that. I just see you doing little things along the way because you have a good heart, and you have integrity and morals and ethics, and Spirit is acknowledging that, and they're wanting to know that they've seen you. They see you. They see what you do when no one's looking, and they know that you have good intentions, a good heart. They know that you really want to help elevate the planet. You know that you really care about everybody. You care about everybody. You're just a person who cares. You're probably someone who is an empath and can feel energy. I also feel you're someone who's been through a lot of situations and are able to empathize with people. Okay, I'm all of a sudden getting some of you who've been through some things and you've gotten through them. So when you see someone else struggling with the same situation you've been through, I almost feel a sense of apathy. Oh, almost like apathy towards them with the Four of Cups coming out, because you're like, I did this, I went through that, pony up, like it's your turn, and there's just this like almost chip on your shoulder, and you need to like dust that chip off, because it's not helping anyone. You've been through this, so therefore you know the feelings that are involved in it. And also, even though you may have been through the same thing that you see someone else going through, every circumstance is different. So just saying, imagine you going through something very difficult and you're trying to navigate, and then somebody going, oh, been there, done that. If I can do it, you can do it. That doesn't make anybody feel better. In fact, that's just closing off your heart towards them. And it's also making them feel like their feelings aren't valid. So there definitely needs to be a different kind of like perspective change here about watching someone else go through what you've been through. Okay. Anything else? We're actually going to wrap this up now. And Spirit's wanting me to get the Golden Girls playing cards, even though these don't have anything on them, but we shall see. It's got their faces on. I love it. Oh man. If you've ever watched the Golden Girls, you'll know it's such a cute show. It's such a cute show. Okay, Golden Girls, what do you want to tell us? All right. We've got 5, 6, and Queen. And they're all, I'm pretty sure this is Rose, right? I'm pretty sure that's Rose. Yeah, and it's 5 and 6 of clubs. And Rose is by far my favorite character from that show. And I feel like Betty White actually went on to be probably more famous than most of those characters from the show. Not that that matters, but it's just interesting to me that your energy brought out the most famous character, and then with the Queen showing up. So that is the energy I feel, this feminine energy. Really, 6 and 5 make 11. 11 is a very spiritually aware number, showing us that things are aligning. This is also new beginnings, elevating spiritually. That 1 and that 1, this is also mirroring. So you may be seeing things around you and wondering why you're seeing them. It is a sign of synchronicity, a mirror reflection of what you're needing to pay attention to at this time. 65 or 56 may be a number that is resonant to you. You may have tattoos. Like old school tattoos, actually, I'm getting. Almost like traditional, American traditional. I'm also getting like a biker chick for some reason. Like just someone who's a biker. Who rides bikes, like motorcycles. Okay. All right, guys, that is it. I'm going to end there. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate you so much. And I am so, so proud of you. And I am very much in awe of you. And I respect you. And I truly love you because I know you're going through a journey and I'm here for it because I'm here right here with you. So yeah. All right, guys, much love and light. I will see you next time. Bye.